guys, this podcast is the same number as a pack of crayons with a lot of colors.
64?
64.
64 crayons.
Like 64 crayons. And that's a lot of colors in one pack of crayons, you know? There's like an 8-pack, a 24-pack. And with those, you can mix and match and get a lot of different colors out of it.
I love
64,
that observation.
Are you trying to say that they should sell certain colors separately because you believe
in
segregation?
That's not.
Is that what you're trying to get at?
How would you get that at all from what I was
Ross
saying?
O'Donovan is here, by the way.
Yeah, look at this racist asshole.
I'm not. I was literally saying this is episode 64 of the podcast, and 64. There's 64 crayons in a pack.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not racist. I don't know how you.
I mean, by judging by how defensive you got.
I gotta stop getting so defensive.
Anyway, hi,
things.
welcome to the SuperMegaCast. This is your host once again, Ross, the true man of Super.
okay.
Ross is the true Matt of SuperMega.
The true man of SuperMega.
That's what he's gonna go by from now on. The true Matt of SuperMega. But yeah, we got Ross here.
Yeah, what up?
We're recording a late night podcast. Just chilling. On the way here, Ross wanted some KFC, but
Yeah.
I heard it was closed,
fucking
right?
closed because they close at 10, and I
They close at 10.
Yeah, it's bullshit, right?
Why?
I told you, Matt. I told you.
I thought
I said they might close early. Are you sure we should get his hopes up for some KFC?
and I said, nah, of course, because they should
They're
be
open to like
until at least
midnight or something.
That's what I
but
said.
it's KFC. It's not McDonald's.
But KFC is so popular that I thought that maybe it would be open until midnight.
I just don't like whenever someone says KFC, I don't picture them going to a late night drive-through and picking up some KFC, like a bucket of chicken.
We got In-N-Out instead.
Which is, you know our
I didn't
opinions
get
on
In-N-Out.
it.
You know what you're getting into when you get In-N-Out. You go in, you come out, you got food, you're done. It's whatever. I'm not saying In-N-Out's bad. It's actually pretty good considering like all the shitty fast food
In-N-Out-
options I had when I was
In-N-Out
growing up.
seems like a place where it seems like it existed in a movie beforehand, and then it got famous because of that. And then
Like
they're like,
Bubba
well,
Gumps.
it's like, we have
like
to
Bubba
make
Gumps.
something out of this now, and so it's just marginal burgers and marginal stuff most of the time from there. But just because the name is big,
Okay, so on previous podcasts, Ryan and I have discussed our tastes on In-N-Out and how it is not the best burger like people claim it
yeah,
is.
people
I
are
don't think
nuts
so.
about it
I don't
here.
think
Yeah.
it is.
Like, I'm
Honest-
not saying it's horrible.
I might be wrong on this, but if I'm to understand as a foreigner living in the United States, there is a rivalry between the East Coast and Shake Shack and the West Coast in In-N-Out.
Which
correct?
Shake Shack is infinitely better. That's
Shake
just
Shack?
that's
Oh,
like
100%.
a fact. You can prove that.
I know I am an LA native now, but as someone who is an immigrant, I can say without a doubt that Shake Shack is 100% better.
And you know what's funny?
Because they have
Yeah,
it
but
here
it's
now.
not as cheap as In-N-Out. But that's why people get In-N-Out, because it's so cheap.
McDonald's is cheap.
I had that. Someone got mad at me because I said that Funkos look ugly and that I would prefer to have a Nedroid. Not Nedroid. That's a comic. The Nindroid, the fucking anime ones.
Ninjago.
No, not Ninjago. the more posable ones, like the Figma small.
Knickknacks?
Ned. How the fuck do you pronounce it?
You keep saying Ned. What Ned?
It's like
Ned what?
It's like a
Nintendo. What are you
Ned
talking
Flanders?
There's these fucking
What?
toys that look the same proportions as fucking Funko toys, but they look good and they got articulation and shit, and they're really cool, and they come with separate parts. I got
What are
some
you
on my
talking
desk
about?
over there. If you want to go look at them, I'll show you later. They're really great. But they,
What characters do you have?
I have Saitama
about? From One Punch Man.
from One Punch Man.
Do you have anyone that I'd know?
Have you not watched One Punch Man?
He hasn't seen
No.
One Punch Man.
What the fuck, man?
I'm sorry.
Do I?
Or
Can I-
Mob
can I-
Psycho.
Ross, I feel like you just have to start introducing me to these,
You gotta
because no
sit
way
around.
am I gonna like
Okay,
watch it on
here's
my
some
own
good
time.
anime to watch. What kind of anime do you, what do you like? Tell me what.
He's
what do
only
you,
seen one.
Okay,
And-
no, I know. What is the one he saw?
Full Metal Alchemist.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
Okay, what did you ever see Cowboy Bebop?
No, but my cousin loves it.
Okay, so tell me what kind of films do you like?
Films?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Cars
It's
2?
hard to see. Yeah, Cars.
Spider-Man.
Cars.
Do you like
I like good movies.
what kind of pop
entertaining
culture?
movies?
Do you like superheroes? Do you like do you like
It's like good popcorn movies, but I wouldn't say I'd go like I'd never watch a superhero movie more than once.
do you like
I'll see it in
emotionally
theaters and
heavy
that's it.
stuff?
I like that. Yeah.
Okay.
I could say for a fact Ryan would like One Punch Man if you watched it.
My thing is, I'm afraid to watch One Punch Man right now because I feel like to get the humor on because I feel like it's an anime made for
Right.
anime fans. I should watch other anime, like anime that actually commits those sins.
Yeah, I mean
First, so I can kind of get into it,
Like
get
Dragon
into
Ball
the
Z.
culture, get into the stereotypes
Yeah.
of anime.
But I think
So,
you could watch it without watching other
it's
animes.
still pretty
and
fun.
get it
Holly
just fine.
liked it. Holly never watched anime before.
Yeah.
She was one of the first anime that Little Witch Academia and
Well, that ruined anime. Well,
My Hero
that ruined
Academia.
anime.
They're the three shows that Holly really, really enjoyed.
okay.
And this is coming from someone who, she grew up in a very Disney family. did not watch anime. Thought anime was for like those awkward kids that drew like DeviantArt stuff. Like
Ross, that's like 90%.
which was
of our
me.
listeners.
She married one.
You had stuff on do you still have stuff on DeviantArt?
I don't know. I mean, I did have a DeviantArt account, but it was just mostly like trash. Like if you go look at it, I think there was like some old silly drawing I did of some of Aaron's characters way back when.
Have you ever been embarrassed about something you've done online, like
Oh yeah, of course.
artwork or like fan stuff?
Totally. I mean,
Could you like recall maybe one? Like what something you might be embarrassed about?
I got
drawing,
plenty.
I
or,
mean,
like a fandom that you like were very open about being a part of that now you look back and you're like, probably shouldn't have been so adamant about.
okay, yeah, I got one. So early Game Grumps, I had just started watching Doctor Who, and I love Doctor Who, and I never looked into how crazy the fan base was, and I just fucking enjoyed it. I still think it's great. I haven't watched it in years now. I just when I finally met the fan base, I was just like, oh god, these people suck.
You know what?
Sorry.
You know what Ryan did?
It's really mean
did I
people I
do?
met.
One day on Twitter, Ryan just said, "Hey, go tweet at Matt H. Watson your favorite Doctor Who memes."
Oh yeah,
I got,
but
like-
that was when like we had. Was this before we started SuperMega?
Oh yeah, this is much before. We started Super
I
Mega.
just was like, go tweet them, and like people would send them their like legitimate like this makes me laugh.
Dude,
I think like 85%. No, Ross, do not do that right now.
Let's see some funny memes.
Ross, for the love of God, do not do that right now, please.
But we have to pick a different thing than Doctor Who, Ross. What should it be?
Guys,
Steve-
I can.
Steven Universe.
No,
Steven Universe.
no.
Send your favorite Steven Universe
Please,
memes to
because
Matt H.
do it.
Watson.
I got a Doctor Who meme as recently as like a couple months ago. Still,
Please send.
Wait, really?
your
You still get Doctor Who memes from
favorite
that shit?
yes, like a couple months ago, I got one,
Steven
and I was like, why am I getting this? Oh, okay, that's why.
Send your favorite
Matt.
Doctor Who memes.
You know what we do to Barry? Sometimes we'll just be like, "Hey guys, go tweet your favorite picture
we
of
did it like
sulfur
once.
at Barry."
Okay.
And,
Please send your
Please.
favorite Steven Universe memes to. Thanks. But okay, if it's not Steven Universe, then what do you want?
I don't want any tweets.
Okay,
at
well,
me.
too late. Then it's already sent.
Oh my God,
Steven
Ross.
Universe.
I just got a
memes.
notification on my phone.
I haven't
Let's
seen
see.
Steven
Please
Universe.
send your
People say
favorite
it's.
Steven Universe memes to Matt Watson. Thanks.
Ross, you piece of shit.
I'm gonna
You
favorite
have like
that right away.
440,000 followers. That has a large reach. When Ryan did it, he had like 50,000. You have like you have more followers than that. So, oh god, it's getting likes and retweets. Let me go check my notifications. Oh, Ryan McGee liked the tweet.
I did.
Look at that. Let me hold on.
Wait, are you filtering out fans, Matt?
No, I'm not filtering out fans.
Do you not like the fans?
No, I just have to
What's going
change
on?
my
When the
notifications.
audio
so-
wasn't on, Matt said that he thought Super Mega fans were terrible.
I did not say that.
and then I told him that he's not the Matt of Super Mega, and then I took his job.
And Ross
It was
said
it was
he's
a
the real-
meme for the longest time, like
What?
a channel meme of like Matt hates the fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't hate the fans. I love the fans.
It was that yes daddy like and
There it
Splatoon,
is.
and Splatoon porn was
Why do you always make it singular?
I
You
don't
make
know
the like
Daddy
singular.
like.
because people go goddamn it Ross.
yes, daddy like.
Daddy like.
You just keep it that way. I think I like that better.
yes daddy like
Daddy like. It sounds like something like.
daddy like.
I'm
It just
imagining-
sounds just like some shithead drunk piece of shit.
Daddy
yes,
like.
yes, daddy like.
I like to think of it as some like 60-year-old Indian man that watches like
What?
yes, daddy like. Yeah, he doesn't quite grasp.
He doesn't
grammar.
understand what it kind of is referencing to.
Yes, daddy
No
like.
one sent any memes. Oh wait, actually,
Yeah, I
it'd
haven't
be-
gotten any.
But it's not. I hope they don't reply here. If someone does reply here,
Someone said, "Aw, damn, where are my hot spicy Steven Universe memes when I need them?" No, look, I'm refreshing my mentions. I have nothing. No one has sent me a meme so far, Ross.
You know what my favorite tweet of all time has been?
What?
It's October, but in all capital letters.
Oh, are we going down my tweets now? Criticizing them?
Oh yeah, let's look at this idiot's tweet.
Are you guys really gonna go to my fucking tweets?
Oh, what
was
a
a
Live
good
on this
one.
podcast?
what a loser.
Ugh.
I'm just kidding. You're great.
He's best friends with Skrillex.
When did I say
He
I'm
said,
best friends with
anyways, here's a
Skrillex?
picture of me and my best friend Skrillex.
I didn't say best friend
Looking
Skrillex.
really cool.
I didn't say that. I said
Back in 2006, I asked my mom on RuneScape to
Okay,
be my girlfriend.
you're making
and she
shit up
said
now.
no.
You're making
and
shit up
honestly,
now.
I still feel the pain.
hold on. On that topic, I
Yeah?
actually did get my mom. My mom is a good mom. I got her to play RuneScape with me when I
Yeah?
was younger. I got her into it for a little bit.
I got my mom to play a game that you guys probably don't remember because I'm too old.
Lay it on me.
Earth Special Forces. Do you remember that? No, of course not.
No.
Nope.
All right.
Special
let's just explain what that is, because you guys probably don't know what it is. It is a Half-Life 1 mod that turns Half-Life 1 into Dragon Ball Z.
Really?
And I set up a LAN in my house, and then I realized I didn't have anyone to play with me. So I asked my mom if she'd just sit on the other computer and just let me kill her.
I have one of those things where I haven't thought about it since that actual time frame, probably like a decade ago or more. I just remember I got my dad into playing a certain aspect of the Rocket Power PlayStation 2 game.
Wow.
He became obsessed with it. Like I'd come home and he'd be playing it. It was like this
I'm Tito.
It was this mini game on the pier where it's like you're shooting I can't remember exactly what the mini game was. I wish I could remember it. All I remember it was some mini game, like carnival-esque mini game on a pier or something like that. And he was just obsessed with it. I would come home, he'd be playing it. I'd just be playing Rocket Power. I was like, hey, where's that spot? I'm like, oh, it's on the pier. Do you mind if I play a little bit? Don't you have some homework to do? I'm like, okay, Dad.
Imagine,
I'll go do my homework as you play Rocket Power.
And, you're like, Dad, you're still playing this? Yeah. Dad, did you go to work today? No.
My dad used to play, what's that game? Something Feed, not Centipede, or Sylpheed? What? It's like SPHI. I don't know. It's this game where you use one of the
Atari sticks.
Like Atari sticks. Remember those top-down ship games where like there'd be big boss robotic helicopters or some shit.
You're talking about
shoot. Oh, it was on the PlayStation 2 as well. It's a specific game. It has like this holographic cover. Something feed, Sylphid. I really can't remember.
I know what you're talking about. Now you got me fucking.
And when you're shooting the parts, like they blink white.
Yeah, they blink white and then they fall off and blah blah blah. Yeah, and that's a genre of video game.
My dad was super into those. Just that one
really
specific
hard because you got to
one.
dodge a lot of bullets.
Yeah, and I was into them, but it was too hard for me. But yeah, those are the only two video games that I remember my dad being into.
I don't think I ever played. What did I ever play video games with my parents? I played Guitar Hero. My dad some, I think.
My parents couldn't play Guitar Hero. I think my stepmom tried it once. She's like, how do you? She just watched. I'd play on medium. She looked at me as if I were playing on expert, and I was playing on medium.
Dude, you can impress your parents playing video games so easy.
I know.
It's like, Mom, watch this.
What is it about?
A song on easy.
I don't know. I think some things just don't resonate with that age group. Like for instance, I was playing WoW, and it was like WoW had just come out. Like.
And Ross's parents went, wow.
Yeah. No, but my dad walked in and he's like, he just sees me. I'm like a Tauren walking like a bull man. And I'm like walking through like the meadows. And he just like, obviously it's like a ridiculous amount of walking to get where I needed to go. But like, I'm just so enthralled by how beautiful this is at the time and like how big and open it is and how anything could happen. I could meet anyone. It just felt like this rush. And I'm like playing it. And my dad just walks in and he just like looks and he's like, what's that? And I'm like, oh, it's World of Warcraft. And he goes, that's World of Warcraft? I'm like, yeah. And he's like, it's like a lot of walking. And he just walks out. And I'm like, and I just felt bad. I just didn't want to play anymore.
Were you like, you're right.
I was just,
not worth
I had
it
that
anymore.
realization of like, oh my God, I am wasting a lot of time just walking.
Okay, so I couldn't get into World of Warcraft. One of my friends, not even a friend, he was actually a jerk. But he tried to get me into World of Warcraft, and he put me in as like a dark elf or whatever, and I played the first few stages, but like I never bought it myself. A blood elf, whatever.
Or were you purple?
Yeah.
Oh, then you were a night elf.
Night elf. Yeah, that. Whatever. I'm sorry, Ross. Yeah. See you over there, just don't fuck it up again. But I just couldn't get into it, and also it was like a lot of money to drop down. I remember I was like, my parents will never pay for this.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. It was. I mean, at that time, I was like, kind of making money. Like I wasn't.
This is before I was making. I was even allowed to make money.
It's not.
Could you still get it? Could I still get into it today if I wanted to, or is it just? It's just too late.
It's too late. I don't.
Why is that?
Because it's not what it was, and it's like
a different game now. Pretty much.
It's just a different game.
Oh,
now.
it's one of those situations. It's like it's not the same.
Like RuneScape.
I don't even play it anymore. The story's just gone fucking bonkers, and I think that. I don't know. I'll definitely go back and check out expansions because me and Holly just gives us something to do, but we never stick around.
Yeah.
I say that sorry, I completely forgot what I was about to say.
I thought you were gonna say something about RuneScape because I was super obsessed with RuneScape.
I never played RuneScape.
No, it was on the topic of these MMOs. I just completely
I always went to this site. It was like free MMOs. There was this one.
Yeah,
where,
I went there.
There's this one where you were on the moon with other astronauts, and you'd like
What?
you'd have like a cart and like drive it around, and all you would do is like it was just like a giant chat room, but with astronauts on the moon.
That's
just a bunch of people
like Club Penguin on the moon. That sounds
yeah,
pretty cool.
except it was nothing
Cool.
but being able to chat with people, running around, playing with the gravity, and playing on the like rover thing.
That's
or
awesome.
whatever.
My favorite, most recent, I guess, MMO would just be Space Station 13, which I haven't played it in months,
good.
but
Yeah, it's fun.
we played it together.
Yeah,
Ross.
it's really fun.
I never
so much
played it.
fun.
I
It's
never got
fun.
into it.
You tried it though, right?
You have to role
Nope.
play.
You never even tried it? Oh, well,
Yeah.
Space Station 13 is an incredibly difficult game to get into, I think.
Yeah,
The graphics
It's just
are-
there's-
is it too
there's a-
much? Is it too much for my little pea brain?
It's a little bit too much.
Okay,
It's
I'm just wondering. You know how my brain is.
there's a big learning curve. It's no Club Penguin. Ryan.
Okay, it's no club thing.
The thing about that, I remember.
I bought a membership to that. Oh,
my God, that really shows
my
the age
parents
difference.
did.
Do you
I
remember
feel
fucking
bad.
Toontown?
I never played Toontown. I
Dude.
played once, but I kept crashing out of it.
I got
like,
it.
way
I
back
got
in
like the
day.
free trial of Toontown.
Did you ever play one of like? Did you ever play one of just those free shitty MMOs?
Yeah.
online?
Wizard
like
101.
I don't mean to. Oh wait, I played like Guild Wars and Guild Wars 2 a little bit.
Okay,
as well.
I can go way further than that.
Well, of course you can because you're older than
Yeah,
us.
I played. So in 1999 or 2000, I started playing a game called Estonia: The Lost. Well, sorry, that was the next bit.
that
It's
name
called
rings a
Estonia
bell.
V2.
Yeah, I know
version
that.
2. What?
I know that.
Have I showed it to you?
I think a girl I know showed it to me recently.
How the fuck?
I don't know. She showed it to me though.
Really?
Yeah, for
like this is
real.
a game that like 50 people played.
Yeah, she showed it to me. I'm not kidding.
Fuck off.
I'm serious.
I guarantee you we probably played together.
Well,
was
she's
she?
she's my age or a little older than me, so probably not. But
Thanks for judging my
That
face.
doesn't seem right. She would be way
she showed
too
it to me
young.
though. Estonia.
There's two versions though. There's Estonia V3, which was like around RuneScape time, and there's Estonia V2, which was like early 2000s.
She could have shown me the newer one. I just know it was Estonia.
Okay.
Because I remember it reminded
Alright.
me of the country.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, the game was like it only could hold like 50 people on the server at a time, so it was really small, tight knit community. They had this thing called, and it looked like the best way I could describe it was like a really low graphics Ultima Online, and they had this whole thing like you'd log in. You'd appear at this temple, and then this like you'd hear the guards go, "Mayest thou pass the last gate," and then you'd just walk forward. It was like this really compressed audio clip, and then there's these janitors that would walk around the town, and every time someone like left an item on the ground, the janitor would come over and like pick it up, right? And they just keep picking up this shit, all this trash that'd been like put on the ground, and they'd also turn back on lanterns that people turned off. So I remember one day I was like, all right, you know what? Let's get more of my friends playing this game because I think it's awesome. And I invited my friend Attilio, who's like this obviously very Italian guy. Anyway, so Attilio, I invited him on, and he didn't really play video games, but he was still like a good friend of mine. And Attilio was just like, he came back, he met with me, and I logged on, and he was like, I've been playing for hours, and I've been trying to talk to this one girl, and she won't talk to me. She keeps ignoring me because he was like a real like,
He's a ladies' man.
he's a ladies' man. So I go on to find this like girl that he's been trying to talk to, and it was the fucking janitor NPC who'd been walking around the town picking up shit. And he's like, she just won't talk to me. I've been chasing
God.
Jan. He said it wrong. He's like Janeth.
Janeth.
Dude, it was so funny. I was like losing my shit laughing because he'd been chasing and trying. He's like, hey, do you want to talk? Do you want to chat? And I was just like, oh my fucking God, he's been trying to talk to the janitor NPC for like.
That's incredible.
It was so funny.
Holy shit.
I had a RuneScape girlfriend.
Yeah, well, I tried and it didn't work out.
I had one.
Really?
Yeah. I told my mom and everything. I'm like, Mom,
Was it
I
like
have a
that
girlfriend.
official? Wow.
Yeah. We only played twice. It was
Oh.
it lasted like 2 days.
I wonder where she is
sorry.
now. Like,
I know. Like what
maybe
is
she
she
watches. Maybe she watches.
He
SuperMega.
probably has kids.
He probably it was a grown man. It definitely was.
I guarantee that happened all the time. Like
Oh,
a grown
yeah.
man pretending to be like a young girl, catfishes, and
In fact,
then gets a nice.
I did think it was weird. They did like ask me how old I was.
Oh, dude, I had a weird creepy
So,
pedophile story.
You told that, I think.
I told it
before
on
the
another
podcast.
podcast with Ding Dong and Julian, and
Yeah.
was Chris there as well? And we did fucking. Was it the Clash of Julians? Was that the episode? Or was it a
Then
different one?
Julian wasn't there because that was.
Oh, that was the other one. Okay,
that was the one.
But
Was that the one with like Ding Dong, Chris, you, me, and Matt?
yeah,
the
I
big
think,
one?
Look,
We've never had all three on. At
whatever.
The same time.
It was the. I was just telling the story that I used to go on this chat room called OnChat, which is fucking super gone now. And it was like a Java window or Flash window that you'd log into, and you just had a picture. And there's a picture of a background, and then you just had your PNG GIF image that you'd move around, like just click, and the character would just slowly move to that spot, and then people would just be talking with speech bubbles above them, so just this big flat image that you just stared at, and it was super dumb, and it was not interesting. But this one time, 2 stories. One time, and I think this is the story I might have told. There was a show called Cyber Zone that was a gaming show. So I just called myself Cyberzone on the chat room, and a guy pulled me into a room, and I had a female avatar for just like a few minutes because I just was fucking around,
just goofing around.
Yeah, and he was like, he's like, hey, so you're down to cyber, and I'm like, okay. And then he just
Is this the person that had sex with you?
Yeah, some guy was just like clearly cybering me, but he didn't know. Like I didn't say how old I was. He was just trying to cyber with me, and I was just like, oh, I don't know what's happening. This is weird. And I just logged off. And I was like, sorry. I said, sorry, I'm a dude. Okay, bye.
And he goes, that makes it even better.
Yeah. But the other one was that because of the way that the chat worked, I figured out something really funny. All my friends like stole it after this. Was that if you made your avatar a 1 pixel square and then just submitted it, you were invisible. So what I do is I also made my my name a bunch of like those like weird characters, so it wouldn't register in the game. So my name I was just fucking completely 100% invisible. Yeah.
You know, other people probably did this too.
I never saw anyone else do it
because they were invisible.
Probably. So I was walking around, going to chat rooms and stuff. And what I would do is I would look at someone who was like this guy with like a real gangsta, you know, like really cool skater avatar of like a guy sitting down looking all like fucking cool. And he'd be talking to girls, like acting all tough. And then,
is he wicked?
Yeah. And then they'd have their speech bubbles set to a certain color and all this shit. So I would like match the RGB. I would match it. And then I click my little dot to go behind their head and then just layer it perfectly. And I'd wait for them to go silent. And then I'd say something like, man, I can't watch the taste of penis out of my mouth. And then everyone would be like, what? And then he's like, what the fuck? I didn't say that. And he's like, just kidding. Yes, I did. I would just fucking do this. And my friends found out about it.
You made him look crazy.
Yeah, and I started doing it to like this guy that was kind of a dick and that I knew from school. And he got really mad. And
were you cyberbullying someone, Ross?
Yes, of course.
That's a federal crime.
Of course I was.
It's a federal fucking crime, bro.
Is it really?
No, it's just, it is a crime.
Well, not in Australia. I don't think.
That's a crime?
Bullying, yeah. That's after all those cases of those like
illegal?
girls at high school.
I didn't know bullying was illegal.
Cyberbullying is serious because now like a fucking kid could be in like 9th grade and have 1 million YouTube subscribers. It's like, this bitch Pauletta said this stuff and fuck her. Go out, here's her email.
Like, people have killed themselves over this shit. So yeah.
Yeah, it's totally illegal.
It has to be.
No, right? I mean like the act of bullying, is that illegal?
No.
Okay, that's what I thought. Like,
it's not like that would be like being a dick is illegal.
Yeah, well,
it's not illegal to be an asshole.
Well,
it's looked down upon though.
I'm thinking about joining the cyberbully police, cyberbully like defense squad or something.
Is that a thing?
Let's make it a thing.
We could call ourselves the White Knights.
Just protect everyone from mean trolls online. No, you're not. You're not getting in here today, trolls. I'm here to protect all the beautiful women on the internet. I actually would, if you guys would be down, get a couple people off Craigslist, start like a group of men online specifically to protect.
We start a YouTube channel called The White Knights.
Where we just protect like.
There is already one called The White Knights, probably.
What do they do?
I don't know. I'm gonna look it up right now.
White Knights. Let's give everyone an update on those.
Oh yeah, I haven't checked on my Twitter. Let's see. Oh, I have 20 notifications, more than 20. Let's see. I have 20 plus.
Don't send them here. It says I don't care if I'm blocked, so I'm posting them here.
Here's one. When there are too many characters and you can't decide who to ship, and it's a Steven Universe character saying, why don't we all marry each other? And then Cartoon Network responded to, it's the only solution, with the princess emoji. And then everyone, something's telling me he doesn't want them. Thanks, they're catching on. Here's some real Steven Universe memes. Here's someone saying, now watch me whip, and watch me nay-nay, and it's a character throwing their fist towards the camera.
Which one? Show me it.
This one right here?
Oh, that's Garnet.
What? Oh, the character?
Yeah, it's her name.
Here's some more Steven Universe memes, okay? That one's funny. It's Pepe the Frog mixed with this character.
Peridot.
That is funny.
That's actually really funny.
That is funny.
Can I get a high five from both of you for that one?
Yeah, sure. There you go.
I'm thinking about changing the logo for this podcast.
No, keep your hand real steady.
What are you doing? Ow, Ross! You hurt me.
Guys.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
I looked up the channel The White Knights. The first thing that comes up is a channel called Loyal White Knights, and it's
Oh wait, is it like a white supremacy thing?
It
is
on a horse raising a cross with a Confederate flag and an old American flag.
That's not what we meant.
Then the one
That's the opposite of what we meant.
Wait, White Knights are like the
then the one
KKK.
below that says White Knights of the Ku Klux Klan.
White Knights
not what we meant.
Another one then says Christian American White Knights with that cross, like kind of I guess white national.
That's the opposite.
Then another one is just White Knights with the Confederate flag.
Oh fuck, dude.
These are like the first channels that come up when you type in the White Knights.
Can you imagine that would be a big part of our branding? It was like
Just like, no, we were
we're
gonna
the White Knights. We stop online bullying, but we're not the KKK. That's a different thing.
They do the online bullying. We're here to stop
They
it.
were there. They were here first, but we came second. But we still think we have better claim to the name White Knights.
We try to take the Twitter handle, the real White Knights.
Yeah.
Ross.
Yeah.
Have you played a Call of Duty game before?
Yeah.
Which ones have you
First
played?
one.
The first one?
Yeah, the one where it was just World War II.
Did you not play Modern Warfare?
Which one?
1 or 2 or 3?
I played 2.
The one where you kill a bunch of people in an airport?
No, not that one.
That's 2.
That's 2?
That's Modern Warfare 2.
Then I guess I played Modern Warfare 1.
Okay, the one is did you play through the whole thing?
No, I just shot people online.
Oh, you only played multiplayer.
Why would I play the story mode?
That's cyberbullying, Ross.
Matt, did you
Shooting people
ever
online.
play Call of Duty?
Yeah, I played like Black Ops or
Did you
something.
play with friends, or did you just kind of watch someone play it?
I play with friends.
I was at my age when
You want
that.
to start a clan, guys?
No.
Are you sure?
Halo was my
Positive.
thing when I was a
We
kid.
call it the White Knights?
I liked Halo more than Call of Duty.
Did you? Was that whole thing just so you could make that joke?
Yeah.
That whole bit was just so you could
just
make a
wanted
joke
to
about making a
fucking-
Call of Duty clan called the White Knights. You know what my clan was called? My clan was because you could only have 4 letters in your clan name.
Yeah. Mine
Clan name, huh?
Go.
Like,
What was yours?
It was the letter. It was the number 4. Me and my cousin. It was
Well,
the
I can
number
think
4.
of 3 of them.
No, Ross. It was the letter 4. I mean the number 4.
Yeah.
And then SKN, so it said foreskin.
Oh, that's smart.
Mine was Rhino. RYNO.
Who was in that clan?
Just me. I just wanted it. I just
yourself?
wanted it next to my name.
On Halo, I remember there was this whole thing. So on the first Xbox, you could get Xbox Live and then play online, whatever. But if you didn't have the online subscription for the first Xbox, what people used was this software called XKai Link, or I think there's another one, I can't remember the name of it, but or Xbox Connect. So basically, what you did was you went to the LAN section of like Halo 2 or Halo 1 actually, and you would connect because your Xbox was on the network. You would run this program on your computer, and it would feed a virtual network from the internet to your Xbox. So you could just play LAN games with people in like the United States,
That's
other part of
awesome.
Australia. So and it's totally free. But the only thing was there was no obviously policing of like cheating and stuff.
Yeah.
So it was like the fucking Wild West. Like I would log on with my friend Mike. He works at Riot now. Fucking nicest dude. Best man at my wedding, actually.
Nice.
And
It wasn't me. But
yeah, I know. But he was at the time, we were really young. Let me just preface this, we were really young. We would have been like 16, 17 at the time, and we got onto Halo 2, and the Pope had just died at the time.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, so what we did was we all made our name on XKai Link, Badass Pope.
Ross, I'm gonna stop you right here.
Yeah.
If you go any further and disrespect the Pope, I'm gonna have a serious issue.
Okay, so then what we did was all as Badass Pope, we would fucking he said because Cece's
It's
fucking.
such a 16-year-old thing.
I know.
Badass.
Look how
Pope.
edgy I am. It's like only kids with fucking anime avatars.
I
just
love
like,
that.
You know, yeah.
I love that.
But anyway,
okay.
I guess I was one of those kids. But anyway, so we were all named Badass Pope, and Mike, who was like really fucking good at like fucking. He's a fucking programmer.
He's good at
now.
fucking. Yeah.
He's good at fucking.
You would know,
That's why he was the
dude.
best man at the wedding.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, gay.
So he was amazing at like screwing with the
right.
code in the game, and he set up so many funny things that some of them that only he could see because like it involves too much heavy coding. But he had swapped some assets of Halo. So for instance, the machine gun on the back of the Warthog, you know, the chain gun one. I don't know. Did you play Halo?
I played with Ryan.
Okay, so you know the chain gun on the back of the Warthog, right? Just
Yeah.
He changed it so every single bullet that came out of that was the fucking tank shot.
Wait,
So it's just-
really?
yeah, like the tank. Like
Jesus
the
Christ! How
fucking
did that not
Scorpion tank.
crash anyone's system?
I don't know. So it's
That's overload.
It was going like and it's just like this explosion, and it's because the fire rate of the machine gun,
Yes,
but every
it's
bullet,
insane.
every bullet turned to a tank rocket. It was so funny, and we would just charge the base.
I'm sure the sound was just
It
just obliterated speakers.
It just obliterated speakers, but it was hysterical. We're just losing our shit laughing over Skype, and what happened was. Our buddy Spencer, who also works at Riot, was there too.
Works at Ryan's?
He works at Riot.
Great restaurant.
Oh, I thought you said like the buffet. No, it's awful. It's such a bad buffet.
That's my favorite restaurant when I was a kid.
I used to, yeah, same here. Sorry, Ross, go. We'll talk about Ryan's later.
What we did was, like, we're such fucking dumb young kids. So he set it up so when you held down the horn on the Warthog, it just went, like did the normal Warthog noise, like, so he'd run it into the base and then just let go of the horn. And when you did that, it activated an explosion of 100 rockets from the center of the car. So the car literally exploded in the base and killed everyone. So he basically turned the car into a bomb. And one of the other things we did was if Mike was driving.
Wait, was this like on Blood Gulch? No, was this?
Yeah, it was on Blood Gulch. Yeah,
okay.
If Mike was driving, and because he was the one with the fucking fiddled Xbox, mine was just a normal Xbox. He could set it up so when he was driving, the car could fly.
What?
So the car was flying around in Halo 2, and it had this fucking turret that was shooting like tank shots in like succession. And then if we'd fly down to the base and just explode, it was it was so
I just
much
played
fun.
vanilla Halo. I never did that stuff. Although, have you seen that they're working on a Halo 3 for the computer?
What?
Well, not like an official one, but like one of those fan projects.
Oh, it's Halo 3.
I haven't kept up with that, but
Halo 2
Halo 3 was so good. Like
Halo
that,
2 is
like
pretty good,
multiplayer
though.
and stuff, like with friends.
Yeah.
That's where I had. That was the
so
peak
tight.
of my Halo fandom.
People
guess.
didn't like Halo 4, but I actually kind of enjoyed it. To be
I didn't
honest.
like it that much.
It was fun.
Matt loved it for some reason.
I love the
huge
Mantis.
into it.
I love the mech. The mech was so much fun.
Matt's favorite character was Johnson.
Who?
He actually
yeah.
also was my favorite character.
He's such a good.
Did you
kid.
see the
remember that time? Like, did he just like walk off the edge of a cliff in our playthrough?
He was like spawned
so
weird.
somewhere else, and we couldn't carry
was
on the mission
up
unless he
on
was
a
with
cliff,
us.
Yeah.
and he just walked off and killed himself, and we had to wait for him to spawn to continue, and it took like minutes.
Have you ever beaten Halo 1 on Legendary?
No.
So when you beat Halo 1 on Legendary, it would show the ending cutscene would show like, I don't know, like an elite looking around and he'd see the ring exploding and you'd be like, oh fuck. But if you beat it on Legendary, the cutscene was Johnson and is that his name Johnson?
Johnson, yeah.
No, I've seen this cutscene before.
Yeah. And then
Private
he just
Johnson.
he's just like fighting with an elite over a gun, and they see the explosion, and he just looks at the elite and he goes, "Hold me." And then he like hugs and embraces the elite as the explosion encompasses them. So worth
good.
it.
Such a good ending.
If you want to go through fucking library, the flood one.
I loved all the Easter eggs and all the Halo, like at least from 1 through 3, like stuff like that. I always enjoyed that. Bungie always made sure to put really nice Easter eggs in
couldn't get into
games, and which is
Destiny,
something
though.
that I don't find Easter eggs that much anymore, like fun ones.
Yeah.
I see like, oh look, here's a dog that's based on one of the game developers' dogs, but like I don't see like references to stuff that developers intentionally put there for like just a.
There's a bunch of like shit you have to go through to get an Easter egg in now. Like back in the day, they just throw something in and be like, I just hid this.
'Cause it was fun.
The programmers would do it just for fun, but nowadays you actually have to tell the production manager.
because it's like, not like this. It's okay.
Oh,
you
yeah,
can get
you can't
fired
hide
for
shit.
it.
So business fucked it up.
Yeah, business fucked it
Like,
up.
hey, well,
That's
maybe
sad.
an Easter egg DLC pack?
I don't know.
You can buy Easter eggs?
I'll
you
know
get a
when-
random box and it puts random Easter eggs that you don't know about into the game.
That's great.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah. When's the last time you guys went on an actual Easter egg hunt?
When I was little,
Like
When I
real
was-
Easter eggs?
I was very
I
little.
was very little, dude.
How about you, Matt? Last weekend?
Yeah, actually, it was in the last 2 months.
Last Christmas.
There was a church down the street that was having one,
For some reason.
and I just kind of showed up and did it.
In LA.
Yeah, I had a great time. It was me and then like 20 other people, well, kids, but
Well, yeah. Why were you so close to the kids?
because I was doing the same thing they were doing, finding Easter eggs.
Trying to introduce them to Splatoon.
Oh, that's real funny, Ross. Bringing SuperMega memes into this now,
Yeah.
dude, man.
God damn it, Ross.
Yeah,
got me.
You and those
Got me.
When we're on a podcast together. When we're on a podcast together,
Oh
it's just
my
back
God.
and forth of God damn it, Ross. And yes, 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 Daddy likes.
It's a fun battle.
Oh,
We
got
should
this
sell a
shit.
T-shirt that's like yes, yes,
Yes,
yes.
yes.
God
Damn it, Ross.
likes.
Daddy likes.
Daddy Ross likes.
God damn it, Ross likes.
Times New Roman white shirt.
How about it's
not centered?
God damn it. Yes. Daddy Ross likes.
Daddy Ross likes.
Let's sell it. Split the
Can we
profits.
Can we split the profits?
Absolutely.
Sure.
What would you do if you just found like one day you looked in our merch store and we were just selling a God damn it Ross shirt?
I'd laugh.
Would you like?
Do you think Aaron would try to sue us?
Why?
Would he have?
He's known
He
to
doesn't
sue
own
people.
the rights to someone being frustrated at me. You can't get frustrated at him. That belongs to Game Grumps LLC.
The internet owns that, right?
Yeah, right.
I definitely think like Aaron, Barry, Brent, and Dan would file a lawsuit against us. If we
Yeah,
did
you
that.
think?
Yeah.
Wait, why would Barry?
Just because.
Barry just wants to be involved.
He just wants to be part of the
He
lawsuit.
just wants to be a part of it. He doesn't want to be left out.
Yeah.
I mean, why would I wouldn't want to be left out if everyone's suing each other? That's
If there was
boring.
a lawsuit, I'd love to get in on that. Like, if Game Grumps had a major lawsuit, I'd love to get in on this.
Who could we sue?
Smash cut to like a year from now when Game Grumps is gone from a major lawsuit and we're looking back at this like, shit.
Why did we fucking think it was fun to sue each other?
We should all sue each other as a big video joke.
If we sued each other and just gave, like, if
The
I
money
sued
back?
you and I gave you the money back, like, what?
You'd
what
have
is
to pay
that?
taxes on the money that you got back. Wouldn't you? Like, wouldn't there be some weird tax thing?
Is there?
Maybe.
Do you have to pay taxes on like
Do you have to
court
take
winnings?
Yeah, a money that's rewarded via
Like a court ruling.
court ruling. Do
But
you have
it's
to pay taxes on it?
it's your money. Well, you'd be taxing the money either way. The money would be taxed either way. Eventually,
Is the money you lose from being sued tax deductible?
Well, actually, when you...
Because that's a business expense.
that would be. It was a business expense.
I
This
know-
lawsuit was a
We
business
should call up our
expense.
fucking accountant and be like, "Hey, I just had like a question. Just hear me out."
Like, yeah. Like, I think that...
Is that our account?
It's our account.
It is. Yeah, that's actually what it
When
sounds like. We do actually have the same account.
yeah.
Really good guy.
Beautiful.
I love
beautiful
him.
man. He is beautiful.
He is. He's gorgeous.
Every time Ryan and I see him, we give him a kiss on opposite sides of his cheeks. I
Look,
get the right, he gets the left.
We have young people watching. They don't want to know about taxes and accountants. They want them to tell them a funny joke about Mario right now.
All right, I got one for you.
Okay,
so
let's do it.
Mario walks into a dang bar.
But he's in Minecraft.
Wait,
Now
okay,
go.
Wait, is Sonic there? Is Sonic the
Mario
Hedgehog has
walks
got to
into
be
a
there.
Minecraft bar.
Okay, there's a Minecraft bar. Mario walks into a Minecraft bar.
Sonic's behind the bar.
And
Sonic's the bartender.
Okay, Sonic's the bartender.
Yes.
And Mario goes, "I'll have one gin and tonic, please." And Sonic goes, "Coming right up, Senor Mario."
Dude!
Yeah, right? And so he pours him a gin and tonic, and Mario goes, "Hold on the rocks." So he makes it on the rocks, and he gives it to Mario. And Mario says, he takes a sip and goes, "What is this?"
Is that it? That's the punchline.
Keep going,
What
dude.
is this?
Keep going.
And then right before Mario takes a sip, Hero Brian walks in.
Shit! No
he goes-
fucking way. Hero Brian walks in. He doesn't even exist in the real game. Did you know that?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
No, he's in the patch notes.
he's in the patch notes.
So wait, hold on.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Is this canon? Sorry, Matt. Continue. I was very
Brian,
enthralled.
Hero Brian sits down next to Mario.
Okay.
And he goes, "I'll have what he's having." And then steam comes out of his ears. Mario goes, "Give me a bowl of circus peanuts."
I'm dying. I'm dying.
And Sonic goes, "Right away, sir." And he gets him a big bowl of circus peanuts. And Mario he eats one of the circus peanuts and goes, "Ay, caramba, I forgot I'm allergic to these suckers."
And then in came Crash Bandicoot, and he had all
Matt's
7 Chaos
fucking
Emeralds.
I'm dying, dude. I didn't even get to finish my joke.
I thought that was a good joke though.
No. The joke ends with Mario has an allergic reaction.
Yeah.
And the pediatrics.
He gets smaller, and then he's too young to drink.
Okay.
Yeah,
there we
that's
go.
it.
And then he gets arrested for underage drinking. And
Yeah,
that's the
because
joke.
he gets smaller.
All right, guys, animate that one.
Yeah.
I can see that. Just like it's like got clips of the fucking shit happening, and then just like long pauses of us on the couch trying to think of what happens next.
Ryan, you're laughing. That's like one of my favorite moments ever.
Yeah.
Was all that laughing.
That laughing
You-
was
you-
insane.
All I have to do is do a big old fake laugh, and I get Matt laughing.
There's nothing that'll make me laugh quicker.
Your laugh is like it's like fucking. It's like gold. I want to mine.
I want to make sure you know that wasn't an actual laugh though, Ross.
It still made me laugh.
Okay,
which made it genuine.
Aw, I'm. Thank you.
It's a
I mean, no, it was a real laugh, Matt. I'm sorry.
Do you know that's actually a thing that some people do? That like, if to fake laughter for a while, it's like actually gives you endorphins and makes you happy. So
it does. Like I felt very happy afterwards.
I feel happy right now. I actually have a fucking tear in the corner of my eye from laughing so hard at Ryan's laugh.
You were doing one of those silent laughs where like you weren't making much noise.
Because it's like the laugh is so deep that it's just it's too much and it's like holding me down.
Yeah, you looked like a squirrel having a brain aneurysm.
Have you seen that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I looked like. I was like, it felt like there was a large man sitting on my chest, which it's something I'm very into. And it felt like I was underwater and there was a man sitting on me at the bottom of a pool.
like sleep paralysis.
Yeah, oh, dude, have you ever had sleep paralysis?
Yeah, it's scary.
I've only had it once. And
I've had it
was
once,
freaky as fuck.
But I fucking willed myself out of it. I woke up with it. I couldn't move, and I said, "I know what this is. I've read about it. Okay, I feel someone's next to me. That's not real. All right, let's try move."
And he opened his eyes and fucking.
And then I
Hero
moved, and I was like, I got out of it. I got out. I willed myself out of it, even though I.
So you
I was
felt the creepy of.
I felt the creepy, like there's someone on my chest.
Yeah.
There's someone next to me. I might have even heard a voice, but I was like, none of this is real. Actually, one thing that happened really recently was so fucking weird, but I remember it really vividly. I was having a dream about like a doctor or something scary like that. The doctor was clearly doing some scary shit. And I woke up, but for half a split second, when I woke up, the image of the doctor was still in my eyesight.
So it looked like he was like right there when you woke up.
No, not like he was there. Like perspective-wise, it didn't even fit with the ceiling I was looking at.
Yeah.
But he's like, the image of his like medical uniform and stuff was still there when I opened my eyes for like half a second. I was like, whoa, what the fuck? Like I just saw that.
That happened to me once when I was
so
young.
weird.
I had a dream that I was falling down a hole.
Yeah.
This is a nightmare that stuck with me ever since I was like 4.
Mm-hmm.
I had a dream I was falling down like a dirt hole that was like bottomless, and every few feet in the hole there was like a hand or an arm coming out, and they're all grabbing me and hitting me as I was falling down. And then I got to the bottom of this like pit, and there were like a million like balloon people. Like that's the best way I can describe them. Is like people made out of balloons, like creepy clown balloons.
Creepers.
I would much rather have creepers. They're much less scary. And just a bunch of creepy floating creatures.
I don't know about that.
And I woke up and they were still in my fucking room. When I saw them floating around, I screamed. And my mom came in and I cried a little bit. And then I had a fever. So it turned out it was just a fever dream. But that shit's scary. And also, Ross, I'd like to let you know that a very close friend of mine, she just texted me a Steven Universe meme. She didn't even tweet it. She just texted to me. So thank you.
Is that the same friend that... What was the game?
Yeah, it is. It's the same friend.
Honest something.
Estonia.
Oh, really? She... That...
Look, this girl. Look at this.
Well, I want to ask her.
She just texted me.
We need it.
Ask her right now if it's this game that Ross is talking about.
It was Estonia.
Yeah, but like the one that Ross played.
Because like, how old is she?
22.
That's way too young to know what it is. It cannot be Estonia.
It had to have been
Astonia. It was created by a man by the name of Daniel Brockus. He's a German developer.
Wait, it starts with an A?
Yeah.
So okay, hold on. Let me ask you. Let's get to the bottom of this.
It's impossible that it's the same.
She could have just been a young genius.
She would have had to be really young. We're talking. This game was like played in like the year 2000.
How old were you?
I was in the first year of high school, so I was 13.
Okay, which means she would have to have been in middle school or some shit.
There's no way she could have known about it.
What if you showed me, Ross?
I think I showed you, dude.
So then how did you confuse some girl with Ross?
Because
Ross is right here, so it should click automatically.
No, in my head, okay, here's my line of thought. I remember being showed as I was sitting on a couch, and it was the couch in my room, and I swear I was being shown on a laptop, which I had, and we were both in my room.
Were you
recently.
high?
No, I was not high.
He was not high, I promise.
I was sober on life. I was high on Christ.
It's good.
Let me ask you right now. We'll get to the bottom of this.
No, I don't. Yeah, no, I did show it to you. I remember.
Did you show it to me?
Yeah, I did.
Then it was you. Why did I think it was this girl?
I don't know.
Why do I have this memory of being on my couch with her and she showed me this game? Because we were talking about
Does this
RuneScape
girl even fucking exist, Matt?
He just sent himself Steven Universe memes.
Wait a second. Matt number 2.
No!
What's second cell phone doing under that pillow?
What if, like...
With lipstick on it.
With lipstick on it.
So I put lipstick on myself.
To kiss
my own phone. Look at this, Ross. Look at this Steven Universe meme I just received. Are you happy with yourself? Look at all... It's just a bunch of Steven Universe characters.
Oh, cool. Good job, man.
very. Look at this, Ryan. Oh, what the fuck? Hit me in the face with a fucking dragon dildo.
What are you talking about?
You stood up and you threw a dildo at my head.
I've been sitting here the whole time.
It smacked me in the face.
I've been sitting here the whole fucking
People
time.
didn't hear the sound
How did
of
that
the fucking
happen?
podcast.
I don't know. Maybe it was.
That scared the shit out of me. It smacked me in the side of the face. It hit my ear.
You see me sitting in this chair right now.
I'm taking a picture of this dragon dildo you just threw at me.
So what?
I know I shouldn't be on my phone while we're doing this, but like I guess a fucking cop with a body cam came across a set where some guy was robbing a bank, and then as they came out, the cop shot one of them.
What?
Yeah.
Did you kill him?
Wait, what?
Dead serious. Check this shit out. Raw video. Crawfordsville, Indiana police officer shoots an actor on a movie set, mistaking him for a real bank robber. No injuries, but he shot at him. Are you putting this in the podcast?
Put sound on.
Okay, hold on.
Guys, you're hearing it here first.
How did the director not yell?
Drop the gun now! Drop the gun! Drop the gun! Drop the gun! We're doing a movie. Step back! Step back! Step back! We're doing a movie. Step back! Step back! Step back now. Get down on the ground. Stepping back. Get down on the ground. Hey, you guys better get out of here, man. Hey, stay inside. Stay inside. Stay inside.
Jesus, what movie though? Like this must have been an independent thing. And usually, if you have the proper paperwork, like it's...
They did. They had the traffic cones all around the bank.
Oh, okay.
Hold on real quick.
Matt, you're still playing with that dragon dildo.
Wow. What
That is not what a dragon's penis would look like.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
It's like a lizard.
Is that what a lizard cock looks
Why
like?
would a dragon's penis
No,
have this bulge right
what's a
here
lizard
in the middle
cock
of
That's
it?
like a dog cock. Or
How would I have the dragon dildo if you hadn't thrown it at me and hit
Because
me
you
in the head?
picked it up off the floor and you're like, oh, how can I transition this? I'll just pretend that Ryan threw it
Oh
at
my
me.
god, Ryan, you are killing me. You're tearing me apart, Ryan.
You're tearing me apart, Lisa!
Tearing me apart, Ryan. I still haven't seen The Room all the way through.
Neither have
Really? I
I.
love
We got it in the mail. We should
Yeah,
watch it.
We got it on DVD.
you gotta watch it before the documentary comes out.
Oh, the Disaster Artist?
Do you mean the movie about it? What do you mean the documentary? Is there also a...
Yeah, the disaster artist. I mean the documentary. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, the movie based on the book?
movie
Can we
based on
watch
the
it at
book.
your place, Ross?
What, the new?
No, the Room.
The
just
Room.
The
Oh
Room.
yeah. I don't
Have
mind.
you ever seen it all the way through?
Of course, I've seen
Is
it
it
many
worth it?
times. No.
Is it funny?
Yeah.
Is there booby? Yeah, there are boobies.
There are
There's
boobies.
tons
There's
of
lots
boobies.
of nips.
In fact, it starts off with just one too many sex scenes. Like he
I've
just
seen the
did it.
beginning. The sex scenes are like way too long. Like they
Yeah,
just
it's
go on and on
awkward.
and on.
It was just one whole thing of like I think him wanting to show off his bod.
He also apparently had to like tape his cock to his leg in those scenes because he kept getting hard on, and it was making like the woman uncomfortable or something. So he just had to tape his dick to his leg with tape, like in that show, The Hard Times of R.J.
Well,
Berger.
usually they have a thing where like your dick isn't actually like slapping around on the woman during the scene.
I could say I could bet that like Tommy Wiseau got there and just like got fully naked and then like lubed himself up and she's like, "What are you doing?" He's like,
To my
"The
character.
sex scene." And she's like, "We're not actually having sex." And then he's like, "Oh fuck, that's the whole reason I made this movie." And then he had to like go through the rest of it, and that's why
the movie's so bad. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's like, "Fuck, now I just have to get this over with."
It's like the Nathan For You when he made that fake film, had to make the fake award show.
That's one of my favorite episodes when he makes it with the Bill Gates impersonator and
Yeah.
the Johnny Depp impersonator.
The last episode of the new season's gonna have that guy again.
Yeah, it's the documentary.
Oh god, I can't wait for that
I
shit.
cannot wait for that to
Is there a
go.
new episode yet? What,
Thursday, I think,
Thursday,
right?
okay,
which
cool.
is the day this podcast comes out. But this podcast comes out not this Thursday, Ross, but next Thursday. So there'll be two episodes.
shit, what
out.
date?
That this podcast comes
Yeah.
out?
16th?
Thursday the
No. Sorry, the 14th or something like that.
12th.
Oh yeah,
Thursday
whatever.
the 12th. It's
Sorry.
Thursday the 12th right
I'm
now.
sorry.
guys.
I'm sorry.
Thursday
it's
the
okay.
12th?
What
Is that no, I was just trying to see if because I was gonna say if my new project, the new Grumps thing that I've been working on.
Is it out yet?
Well, we don't know yet.
Have you not even said what it is, like the name?
No.
You want to announce it on the SuperMega podcast?
No, just we got a new project coming. We might have announced it on Twitter by now.
Could
We
be out
actually
by now.
probably have because we're gonna be showing off stuff up to the release. So
Oh, this project. Never mind.
Yeah.
I was thinking of Gameoverse.
yeah, but everyone knows about Game Over.
I'm sorry.
That's a.
What do you mean? Everyone knows about Gameovers,
No, I'm just- no,
Ryan.
I'm-
Come on.
No, I didn't mean it like that. I'm just saying like people like when I said on Twitter that I was working on some stuff for a new
It's this
Grumps
thing.
show,
This
everyone
thing.
was like, "Yeah, we know, Russ. You're making a cartoon show." I was like, "No, this is a fucking other thing. I'm not. Game Over is gonna take fucking bajillion years to make. It's so hard. It's difficult. The first episode is 28 minutes long.
But it's
like,
looking fucking good.
Thank you.
It's looking really
Incredible.
good.
From people who
I'm
have,
so glad I
seen
get
it.
a behind the scenes look because I really enjoy
thank
the
you.
like process of watching
Guys,
it happen.
I have to say, Gameoverse is fucking incredible. It like Ross, you have put it. I'm not just busting your balls right now. You have, as someone who has watched it like get developed and I see where it's at now. It is unreal how talented you are and how good that shit
Oh,
looks.
thank you. That means a lot.
My favorite part, honestly, about it. This is gonna sound like I'm sucking your dick.
No,
Well, I am, but-
I mean, no,
Like, we just suck his dick right now, Ross. Take it off.
But the thing is, you and I had that talk, Ross, about just the world of Gameoverse.
Yeah.
Just the fucking thought you put into it.
It's-
Like
it
just
took-
you made sure to just think of everything. Like
It's-
you legitimately made a world. It wasn't like I want to make a cartoon about this. It was this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a show about this. It's gonna exist in this world, and you built that world, which is really cool.
I can talk about it a bit, but I just can't reveal details about it.
Okay.
I'll. How do I word this?
Uh-oh.
Because people, okay, if you don't know, we're making a cartoon show at Game Grumps. It's a really long process, obviously, because we're making it with the skeleton crew, but we have all the
Crew of
talent.
skeletons.
Crew of skeletons. They're
made by
very
skeletons.
talented. I don't know how they move. It's amazing.
Matt's the leader.
So Amber, known as Crooked Glasses, Starks to Star Pirate, Ashley, who is
Super great.
she's a
Super
concept
great.
artist. Chad, who you guys might have known, he's been on some Game Grumps podcasts. We don't
Yeah,
know, so
I think I was
Chad.
on one of the movie podcasts. With
Yeah,
him.
yeah, he helped
Nice-
write
nice
it with me.
I was definitely on one.
Yeah, Aaron also helped write it, and essentially it was a show that stemmed from a bunch of old silly shorts I did on Newgrounds back when, what do you mean, like 18 or 19, and me and Aaron made them together, and they were just really goofy, but we loved the characters, and we're like, we should come back to this someday, and then we actually did. But what I wanted to do is, a lot of times when people ask me about it, they make assumptions about what it's going to be because of the name. What I actually set out to do with this show is I wanted to make a show that where the aesthetic and the themes, not the themes, the aesthetic of the show is video games and the setting is video games. But I wanted to tell a story-driven action comedy in the universe of video games, but without making any video game jokes.
Like not making the typical like, oh Luigi, like
exactly.
you know
Yeah,
that
like,
stuff.
I ate the mushroom. It's like a drugs, you know. Like I literally, I think I wrote a bunch of rules for the show. Like there's no viruses, there's no user.
You had like a folder or some like pages of like
Yeah.
this, like all the rules and shit.
Yeah. So in no point in the show are we like, okay, the humans are coming. There's the user, because I like. When
Like Wreck-It Ralph,
when
yeah.
Wreck-It Ralph was coming out, I was still like kind of working on building the universe for it, and I was like really nervous. I was like, "Fuck! Like, are they gonna do something exactly like what I'm doing?" And I watched it. I'm like, "Oh, thank God, it's just fucking Toy Story. Like,
Yeah.
it's just Toy Story with video games. They're playing it so safe. Not that it's bad. I actually like Wreck-It Ralph,
But it's not going. There was, you know, they had their story, but there was a lot of references. There were a lot of
Yeah.
video game characters and icons that they used. Yours isn't. The comedy isn't derived from.
It's the characters.
That. Yeah.
like the
It's like a regular
Yeah.
It's like a regular show.
yeah. So like
Just
I
it
can say a little bit about the characters because
trying
that
to
doesn't
talk
really
around
spoil.
all this.
That doesn't spoil the
nice face,
the-
man.
Yeah, that doesn't spoil the concepts of the show, because there's some pretty weird out there concepts that I introduce about like how this universe works. And when I tell people, they're like, "That is fucking insane," and I'm like, "Yeah, it's pretty weird." Like I showed it to Sky Williams when he was in the office, and he was just like, he sends me messages every other week about like, "Wait, I had another idea. What happens if this happens?" I'm like, "This," and he's like, "God damn it,
That's
you
so
always know the
cool.
answer to everything." And I'm like, "Yeah." But anyway, the main characters is Kit and Caboodle. They're essentially like they're the amalgamation of like the entire 90s from like video games. So like they're like Banjo-Kazooie, Mega Man, Ratchet and Clank, like everything like all pushed into one like character
Yeah.
wise. Caboodle's a huge asshole. Kit's kind of like, she wants to be something more than what she is, and I like her. Like, she's the protagonist. But then also on their team they have teams. I'm not going to go into that, but there's Gobbles and Flappers. Gobbles is a pudgy like magenta dinosaur from a children's learning game who's completely unassuming, other than the fact that his only ability is to learn, but he's surrounded by all these fucking amazing characters. So over the course of the show, you learn like, oh, learning's actually a really cool fucking thing to have.
Yeah.
If you're really good at learning. And then there's Flappers, who's insanely strong, and he's a dolphin. He's a super dolphin.
Love Flappers.
Yeah. Aaron loves voicing Flappers, but it's I'm really fucking happy with it. The storyboards look fucking amazing. They're so fucking tight. Like, if you watch the first episode in animatic form, it's just watching the cartoon.
You have like
It's nice.
100% bragging rights on those storyboards. Like, that is.
Well, I mean, me and Amber, like, I couldn't have done it without it.
Yeah.
Like, they
Well,
look
y'all
incredible.
worked tirelessly on them.
Like, I was doing like 12
I remember
to
when
14
she
hour
was in the
days.
office and
And
just like y'all would come in, just work yourselves like just till like technically early morning, essentially.
Yeah, we get in really early. We get in at 9 and then we there till like, I mean, I would always say to Amber, because I mean, she's, you know, I'm only paying her to do like 8 hours work. Like, I was like, you don't have to stay working. And she's like, well, you know, I'm going to go back to your place and just sit. So, I mean, might as well. I was like, all right. And she didn't want to work. I was just like, you're fine. Just go do whatever you want. Because obviously I didn't want to work Amber to the bone because, you know, it's not her problem.
Yeah.
But, you know, Amber's such a sweet girl.
I mean, like, you've gotten so much work done. Like, you were so busy making this, but you still had time for like everything else in your life.
Like
So
the
that's
other
crazy.
shows and like helping out with like Holly's channel and
Come
stuff.
on,
And
oh,
just,
yeah.
and just having a fucking social life too. Like that's
Dude,
cool.
Oh my God. I fucking,
I don't know how you fucking do it.
I don't know how I do it either. I mean, I that was one of the things Sky said to me when I was showing him. He's just like, holy fuck, you must have an understanding wife. And I'm like, you have no idea. Like, there are times when I get home and it's like, I've gotten home from work and just a normal work day and it's been like 11 p.m. and I'd be like, hey, do you want to like hang out and watch a thing? And she's like, I kind of want to go to bed. I'm like, it's okay. Like, but she totally gets it. You know, like
Yeah.
I always make time for Holly when I can. And I always try to make sure that on Saturday and Sunday I do something to keep me sane. Yeah, I mean, sorry, I didn't want to gush about all this stuff because I don't want to take you away from your
It looks
podcast.
amazing. And it's like you've been
But
doing
I mean,
so much.
I'm telling, it's kind of, the thing that sucks about it is I'm essentially telling these people, I've got this really awesome thing I'm making, and you're not going to see it for a really long time because it's
That's the
28
process.
minutes. And,
Well,
yeah,
like,
I know.
Let's look at like examples. I mean, like I'm not trying to compare anything, but just in the general the way events go, like Cuphead was announced years and years and years ago.
True.
And so like it takes time to make a quality product, and you want to make sure it's quality.
Yeah.
And I know that because you'll go back and redo. You're like, I didn't like the way that looked, and you'll spend a whole day working on like 3 cells or something.
Oh, you mean the panels? Because
Yeah.
these shots, like I had a lot of shitty shots, and like generally speaking, you'd have your board revisionists, you'd have all these other people that would do all these different jobs, but for what we're doing right now, it was me, Amber, making the storyboards, like a 28-minute long cartoon, which is, I talked to a lot of people, friends at like Cartoon Network and Nick, and they're like, that's a bit much for.
Well, they're
two
more than
people.
the usual storyboards too. Like they're
You did way more.
True. Some of the bits are actually animated.
Yeah.
There's some fight scene stuff in the show, and there's a lot of action in the show. There's some fight scene stuff where I took a few months to like teach myself like how to do proper sakuga, which is like that, basically like the Japanese fight like anime fights.
Naruto.
Yeah.
Like Naruto, yeah, that kind of like intense perspective, all that stuff. I wanted to learn that because I was like, I want my show to look like this. It's so cool. So I spent like a few months doing it, and I posted all these animation tests on Twitter, and people were like, "Wow, this is looking great. These are great clips from the show." I'm like, these aren't clips from the show. Like these are literally just animation tests.
Practice.
They were just practice. So when I finally got around to doing a fight scene, and like in this one fight scene, it's like Flappers, and he's like beating up someone. I did this really fucking cool shot that I'm so proud of, and I can't wait to show people. It's like he fucking like charges into a dude and like boom, like crushes him against the ground. The ground's just fucking like ripping apart, and he's bouncing and smashing him into the ground, and whacks him against a wall, and then like the wall ripples, and I'm just like, I made this. This is so fucking rad.
I'm
like,
so excited to see the
Oh,
finished
dude.
product.
I'm excited for
the
people to
moving
see
background and shit. I was like, oh fuck. But it's like it's kind of annoying because like I'm doing Anna Monthly, which is the monthly animation thing. If you don't know, on Twitter on the 27th of every month, I host a hashtag where essentially I say a theme. It's optional. And on the 27th, people post some of their animated sequences. Doesn't have to be the theme, and then I retweet them and try and get exposure. I try to get people some eyes on their work because it's kind of hard for some artists to get eyes on their work on Twitter. And it's been a big success. A lot of these animators that do really cool fight scene stuff, I've discovered them through this. It's been cool because I'm just saying that I've met so many cool people that are doing all this really cool stuff, and I want to talk shop with them and show them what I'm working, but I can't.
Yeah, you can't.
I can't on risk of it leaking. So a lot of them are just like, we'd really like to see what you're doing. I'm like, I can't. It's like, well, don't you have anything like animation tests that you're doing like other than that? No.
You gotta keep it close to the chest.
Literally every hour of every day that I have, I am working on something for something that is not ready or going out. But I don't know. I think.
But it'll be worth it when you finally get to release it, and
Dude.
like you're done. You get to look back at the project and look at like the amount of work it takes. Like I'm excited because I just picture this moment where you're gonna like kind of show The Office or like show like close friends and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to just like watch it and just see people's reactions. And
I'm excited for that too. I think I'm gonna have a screening to show like all my YouTuber and artists and animator friends just to get some like
some feedback and
see if there's anything I need to fix or any like things like about, because the problem with the first episode of anything, and this is just talking in general, like it has a lot of heavy lifting to do. So if the show has a bunch of concepts that aren't like grounded in reality, which none of this show is, you have to do so much heavy lifting in that first episode. The episodes after,
like with characterization and stuff like that.
Well, and more so like just rules of the universe. And this is like in this show, like rules of the universe are quite very much that. Like there are rules and they exist because of the artificial nature of their setting.
Yeah.
And I have to get those across because once those are across, the next few episodes, I'm just like the fucking like Piccolo weighted armor. You don't watch Dragon Ball. Weighted armor falls off, and you just like you don't have to explain anything. You just go fucking nuts with it.
Like over 9,000.
Yeah, dude. Totally. Yeah, no, I'm really excited about it. I just hate that I can't talk about it. I fucking hate it.
The time will come.
Well,
it will be beautiful.
Just end it and explain why it's the way it is. Generally speaking, if this was a production that was going on at Cartoon Network or it was going on at Nickelodeon or wherever, right? And we didn't have control of it and it was just something we were working with them on, I guarantee you we wouldn't have spoken about this show until it was like way closer to being released.
Yeah.
Just the nature of me being like an internet personality, and if you just disappear and people don't know what you're doing, people are so quick to assume the worst about anyone. And they're just like, he's fucking lazy, he's not doing anything. So it doesn't hurt for me just to be like, I'm working on this thing. It's a big passion project of mine, and it's going to take me a really long time, but I guarantee you I'm working on it. That's that.
Working on it, he is, folks.
Yeah.
You're not done with a whole fucking season of of an animated show in 2 months, Ross?
That's fully animated and doesn't use symbols, at least as far as I know, hopefully. Well, we'll see.
It looks like shit, and
Yep,
Ross
looks
like
doesn't want to show it. I'm just kidding. It seriously looks amazing, dude, and I hope that people keep the thought of Gameverse in their heads, so it's like fresh, and they can keep getting hyped.
I hope
for it.
not. I hope they all forget about it when they come out. They're like, oh yeah, I remember this, and then they like it.
Everyone's like, oh,
Sugoi!
desu ne!
Oh man, yeah, dude, animation's fun. I love animation.
Also, if like you're just hearing about Anna Monthly on this podcast, if you happen to, maybe that's something you'd like to look at.
Oh yeah, please check it out. Hashtag Anna Monthly, ANI Monthly.
Anna Monthly.
Hi, my name's Anna Monthly.
It's just really chill, and it's a great way to meet like other artists and animators. Well, mainly animators, because this isn't like Cutie Saturday or whatever. Like this is just purely.
Can Ryan and I submit some animations for Anna Monthly?
Of course. I don't know if I'll retweet you though.
Can I use pivot stick figures?
Yes, no, dude. I've had some like a lot of people are like, oh, it's such an elitist thing, but it's like no, I retweet like kids who are like really young and like just trying.
Man,
like they put in a lot of work.
If you saw me with pivot stick figure like maker or creator or whatever,
you did a good job. Yeah.
If you could see that I tried my hardest.
So here's the good thing about it. We've had a lot of animators.
Maybe I should try and do this. Like really look up tutorials on how to make it look
We have
fluid.
animators who will actually go through the hashtag and give advice to people and be like, hey, the arc in this was bad, or you need
Really?
Yeah, like they're not bad. They're not mean.
No, I know that,
help.
but like I like the sense of a constructive community that's looking to better each other's art.
I think that's important because like, you know, the animation community online has been a little not splintered, but kind of just like a little everywhere. There's been no super central hub for it.
Yeah.
So Twitter's kind of become that because, obviously we don't really have a big animation community on YouTube anymore. And then whenever I say that, people are like, well, what about this person? And then I go check, not to shit on that person because I know how hard it is to run an animation YouTube channel. But then I go check on it. It's just a bunch of picture, me talking, picture.
It's a slideshow. It's not an anime.
It's the equivalent of an anime.
It's by definition an animation, but it's a slideshow.
It's not what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to diss those people because honestly, I fucking 100% understand. That's why I don't do it on YouTube anymore. That's all.
Why don't you just do Gameoverse and Pivot Studio?
That's a good idea.
You ever thought of that actually?
Think of it.
I was laughing a minute ago because I was imagining like Anna Monthly, Ryan and I submitting each like 20 different Pivot animations, like stick fighter animations.
Did you do Steven Universe one?
Oh, it's Steven. Yeah, I should.
Just Steven Universe memes, and that's
Is
right.
Steven
if you want to
Universe
send,
good?
if you want to, okay. So here's my thoughts.
I've never seen it.
Okay.
I've only seen like the fan base around it.
Yeah, I hate fan bases. I actually, and that's the thing when people go, oh, the fan base sucks for that.
You don't like obnoxious fan bases, but you like fan bases.
But at the same time, you kind of fall into them because you're like I really like Dragon Ball. I've always loved Dragon Ball. I've loved it since I was young.
So you can connect with people who like
I can
Dragon Ball,
connect
but
with
just
people
not
who
at
like
that
it. But I don't-
weird level.
I don't
that over the top
write
level.
fan fiction, and
Yeah.
I don't do this and that because at its core, fan means fanatical.
Okay.
Let's think about
Fanatic.
it. Fanatic, right? So when it comes to shows like that, I can enjoy the show for what it is and the substance, but I don't want to get involved with the fanatic community surrounding it.
Can that hinder a show? Because like you're
Yes,
really
of
big into
course.
animation, and does like it,
Because if
Does it-
if
does
that
it-
community puts a sour taste in your mouth, a lot of people will see that as kind of a barrier of like, I don't want to be a part
it's
of
like
it.
if
I
I
don't wanna be a
mention
part
it,
of that.
if
I
I
don't wanna be
mention
part of
it,
that.
people are gonna like think that I am not serious about anime. Like I don't
Or
know.
I have bad taste or something
Yeah.
because they haven't seen it, but they've seen the just disgusting shit that's around that fan base.
So do you have fears for that with like
Yes.
Game Overs?
I answered your question before you said it.
Okay.
Yes, I
You
do.
knew exactly
I
where I
have
was going.
100. I've had.
You understand
I
that-
can't. There's something that happened on a Twitch stream and it's confusing.
Uh-oh. You want to talk about it?
Yeah, I can't talk about it without talking about the lore of the show.
Okay.
But someone was like, "Will there be LGBT representation in the show?" And I was like, "One, I can't answer that without talking in great length about how the universe works
Mm-hmm.
and how reproduction works in the show."
Yeah.
The answer is currently, as it stands, none. But there's there's no straight people. I'm like, okay. Well, anyway, what I was trying to say is there's no reproduction
Okay.
in the show. So I'm just saying, like, there are relationships, but they're not. But that doesn't change the fact that people are just gonna draw porn of them anyway. So
Well,
yeah,
maybe we can get Ryan back in the room.
whatever. I'm the new Ryan of SuperMega.
Dude, well, now it's just us, Ross. I am gonna submit some animations for Anna Monthly.
Do it.
I submitted a drawing to Cutie Saturday that Aaron just did not retweet.
Are you serious?
I got like 4,000 likes.
Well, Aaron
and-
doesn't retweet them anymore.
Well, he didn't engage with it at all. This is before he did that. It was a beautiful portrait I did of Michelle Obama, and
You're fucking kidding me.
Did have I ever shown you? This?
No.
I submitted this.
Yo, Ryan, get back in here, you fucking tool.
I submitted this.
Are you gonna change your mind about the LGBTQ?
I didn't. You didn't let me fucking explain myself. I was trying to say there's no.
Well, then explain yourself.
You like walk away and don't let me explain myself, and then you come back in and like explain yourself. It's like,
explain yourself. There needs to be an explanation.
I said there's no reproduction in the show,
Yeah. So how?
which means there's no relationships of a sexual nature, because that just doesn't exist. Is what I'm trying to say.
All right, Ross. Here's my Cutie Saturday
Yeah.
submission.
Wow, that is fucking beautiful.
You didn't retweet it.
That's so mean.
My Cutie Saturday drawing I did of Michelle Obama that he just didn't retweet.
But to reiterate, there are relationships between people of a, platonic nature. Is just the end result isn't like they're not.
They're not pussy fucking each other.
Yeah, I mean it's a kids show, but yeah,
They're not pussy fucking each other.
yeah, essentially. And I know people are there's some people going to get really irritated at me, but I do. You'll
This
understand.
seems like more-
You'll
no,
understand
no.
when you see what I mean.
This
'cause
seems like one of the more those things where it's like, is there representation in the show? It's like technically not, but there are characters
characters that
many
would
different
allude to-
demographics that are
there are characters
in
that would
the show.
allude to that, but if you were to look at it objectively as in how the story works, then no.
Yeah.
because it's like, once again, let's use Steven Universe's metaphor.
So you created the universe specifically so that LGBTQ
so gays would not exist. That's exactly what I did. I went into it with the soul. No, of course not. Of course not. Like, of course not.
But I actually like it's stuff like that interests me. The world creation and
I
little
love
details like
universe
that.
building is like my favorite fucking thing.
It's
like
so much fun.
I after this show, if everything goes great, I have a few other ideas I want to do, but I just fucking love universe building because that's why I love D&D. D&D. Dungeons and Dragons.
Matt and I have been wanting to join in on
we're gonna
some
play with you.
sessions.
Yes.
When
Okay, so
when can we do that?
let me give you. Do you want me to give you a little rundown on what happened in our campaign?
Sure.
Sure, yeah.
So then, like, you can join. So this is.
I mean, are you allowed to invite us, or does you have to go talk with
No,
with
okay,
the
of course I'm
elders
allowed
to
to.
make sure that we're okay?
The elders.
Okay, so
His grandparents.
in my house, Holly is a huge Dungeons and Dragons fan. She got me into it. Holly, when she was in high school, she started a D&D club with a few of her friends, very academic girls in her school in Redlands. And news got around that they were doing this D&D club, and the principal called them all into his office. And the first thing he said to them is like, girls, I hear that you're doing a D&D club. All I want to know, and you're fine to do it, will you be using actual human blood for the sacrifices?
Oh, come on.
Unironically.
He thought they were like Wiccans or something?
Yeah, essentially. And Holly just like looked at him, like they were all dumbfounded. These are like young girls at the time. They're like, it's a board game? Like a lot of these baby boomers back then, they didn't get
no
it.
idea what Dungeons and Dragons.
They just heard kids going like, I'm a wizard, I cast magic missile. Can't dodge it. Like, invasion. You know, like they just hear that shit and they're like, oh, they're channeling demons that are giving them alternate personas. It's like, no, they're just fucking playing make believe with rules. Their little friend is a computer that's like dictating the rules.
What I thought Dungeons and Dragons, I was always like, I'm not sure. I can't get into that. I always thought it was just this overly complex game with all these rules and all these different types of cards and like just things that made it difficult. It's like, well, if you move to, I always thought it was like, oh, your character moves to space A, B, but B spaces are different than C spaces because they don't have these power. You can't use certain power ups on A spaces.
Okay, let's do a scenario right now. Okay. Let me show you how Dungeons and Dragons works.
Can we just do a mini?
Okay, so
can we do a mini game right now?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now. Okay,
can we make our characters?
Okay, let's find a random number generator. All right, I need to find this. Can you just pause the podcast for 1 sec?
Yeah. We're about to have a mini version, like a very quick, fast-paced version of D&D.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Can we call this the fastest game of D&D ever played?
Yeah.
As the title and some big red arrows or something.
Big red circles.
Can you throw those in there,
Okay,
Don? Hey, Don, please throw in a bunch of red arrows in this thumbnail.
I need to find a dice roll. Oh my god, there's an actual D20 dice roller app on the Google Play Store. Sure, yeah. Let's get it.
So wait, okay. Can we think of our characters real quick?
Okay, I'm gonna give you characters.
Oh, so we can't choose what characters
Well,
we want?
just for now. Hold on. All right, I'm gonna do this real simple. All right.
Could I be a person with a bare hand?
Okay, so here we go. Here's the scenario. Okay. So, Ryan.
Yes.
You are a busty elven woman.
Yes.
Okay. You're a wizard. You got magic. Okay.
Do I look like Zarya?
Sure.
Something?
You look
like
you
I'm
look,
a bust. Like I'm
Ryan, you're whoever you want.
You're hot as fuck. All right.
I'm hot but masculine with muscles.
No, you're just hot.
Oh, okay. I'm fucking
and you
gorgeous.
Are a dragon man. You're a dragon born.
Okay, I'm a dragonborn.
So you're dragon man.
Does he live in Skyrim?
That's a different dragonborn. These are dragon people.
Okay.
Okay, so you're dragonborn and you are you're blue. I play with the dragonborn.
Sure.
And you have lightning breath.
What color am I, Ross?
So here's the scenario. I'm your DM, right? Huh?
Am I ebony? Am I
Okay, sure. You're a dark elf then.
Okay, sweet.
I think that's a thing. Or is it dark elf?
Are black
Sorry,
elves
I'm not very
elves?
well versed in the lore of D&D. I'm still learning myself.
Just say
Holly's an expert.
I'm a spanking hot elf.
You're spanking hot elf. All right. So here's the scenario. All right. So I'm gonna be your DM right now.
Okay.
Okay. So what's your character's name?
My character's name is Alanda.
Okay, Alanda, and what's your name?
Alanda. Alanda sounds more elven.
Alanda?
Yeah,
And?
Alanda.
I don't know, reptile?
What? Yeah, reptile.
I'm gonna be Skrindor.
Skrindor and Alanda.
Okay.
Okay. So Skrindo and Alonda, you've known each other for some time. You're walking through the forest.
Okay.
All of a sudden, you guys hear a noise. So let's make a perception check. Okay, so now you're gonna roll a d20.
Okay, I'm
All right.
rolling my dice.
Okay, so you just roll your dice for me. I'm gonna hit the button.
Snake eyes, baby.
Okay, so you got a 19 out of
Ooh.
20.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. So your perceptions, your whatever your perception stat is, you add it to that. So let's just say your perception was something. It ended up being 20. So natural 19
So
plus
it was-
whatever
so
your
it was
perception
one?
stat.
Damn.
So you got. Yeah, unless he had 1. He's stupid. But for some reason today he was really sharp.
He was
All
really,
right.
he ate a good breakfast.
He ate a
today.
good breakfast. He ate his. He
I
ate
drank
his
my
Weet Bix.
protein.
Okay, yeah, drank his protein. So all of a sudden, what was your character's name again?
Skrindor.
Skrindor, you see some rustling in the bushes. What are you gonna do?
I have like full
You have
freedom.
free reign. You can do whatever you want.
anything you want
Holy
right now.
shit,
Anything
dude,
you
do
want.
whatever
What do
you
you want
want.
to do right now?
Okay, here's some rustling
And
bushes.
you've got a sword and shield. You're a fighter. Okay,
I'm gonna just lunge my sword straight into that bush.
you sure?
I'm positive.
All right. Let's roll a dice for the attack. You got
Okay.
a 1.
I got a 1.
You got a 1.
You're a warrior and you got a 1.
Yeah. So
I thought you ate a good fucking breakfast,
You,
man.
I did too.
you go to lunge, and then you trip up, and you fall into the bush. Unfortunately, what was going on in the bush is you have come across a guy who's peeing,
Oh jeez.
and this guy's peeing in the
How
bush.
tiny is this guy?
Tiny?
Is this? Is
Oh,
this
he's a halfling.
Oh, okay.
So this halfling is trying to pee in a bush, and you've just tripped up while you're trying to go attack the bush, and you've landed in the bush, and now he's urinating on your face. What do you want to do now?
Could I just laugh?
How do you want to roll for laughter?
Yeah.
You got 11. That's pretty decent.
Okay, so that's a good laugh.
That's a good like do your best 11 laugh. Okay, there it
Great.
is. Yeah.
All right. So you got you stand up.
Would
and-
that actually stand in a game? I can roll an 11 for laughter.
I mean, you don't really roll for laughter, but whatever. I just thought, why not? Okay, so, all right, you stand up. You kind of you wipe off the urine off your face,
Okay,
and,
stab it off.
He didn't roll for that,
and,
though.
And the halfling is like laughing, like, oh, I'm sorry, did I startle you there? What is your name?
Skrindor.
What?
Hi, I'm Skrindor.
Skrindor. My name is Small Mannington. I'm a halfling.
Hey, Small Mannington.
I was just on my way.
I think
to
I know
ta-
your brother, Peyton Mannington.
Give me a high five.
I was just on the way to town. I wanted to go and buy some apples. But it's so dangerous in this forest. Could you guys help me get to town?
Sure.
It's his turn.
Will
to-
it cost you anything?
Yeah, it's gonna cost you half those apples.
So 1 apple? I was going to buy 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
one
can
apple.
an share an apple,
We'll split
Matt.
the apple.
We'll split the
Okay.
apple.
All right, so
You're a
you-
lizard. You don't need much.
So with Small Mannington, you continue along the path. When all of a sudden, Ryan, make a perception check. Roll your dice.
I'm rolling my dice.
Okay, so you got a 9.
Okay. Let's say but then I have to add that to my
Yeah,
regular
but it
perception
didn't
stat.
you didn't do great. You just
Am I dumb like Matt? Do I have a 1?
no, you just it wasn't good enough.
Oh.
You didn't perceive.
okay.
You perceived nothing. All right.
Okay.
So you keep walking.
He's a blonde. Am I right?
Yeah. Blonde elf.
Not just
I'm
blonde.
a-
Oh, okay,
Blondes
right.
are dumb.
I'm an
So you keep walking,
Okay.
and then all of a sudden, bandits jump out of the forest.
Oh,
You didn't see them, hear them coming because your
shit.
perception was shit.
fuck.
All right, make a. What do you guys want to do?
Okay, so we can decide as
You
a
can do anything you want. Anything you can even
separately,
imagine.
or can we like come
you're
together?
gonna go by turn. So let's go initiative order. This is what we normally do. So
Okay.
you roll for initiative, which means we'd roll let's just say rolling d20. Okay, so you roll a 10 for initiative. All right. So let's see what you roll. You roll 11. So
Matt
you get
rolled
to
an
go
11.
first.
Matt-
But first, we need to see what the bandits got. The bandits got 12. The bandits get to go first.
Uh-oh.
So the bandit runs in. Let's say there's 2 bandits. The other bandit got 20. So you're fucked. So both bandits get to go
no.
before you. The bandit runs in and he takes a swing at you and he causes only like 4 damage. So let's say you have 20. So you're down 4 damage. And the other one attacks you, Ryan, and he gets about 8 damage in.
Okay.
All right. So then you would mark down how much you lost.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's your turn. So what do you want to do?
Okay. What powers do I have?
Okay,
I'm
you can
magic.
shoot. Let's say you can shoot fireballs. And
So
you
I have
can-
fire magic?
Yeah, fire magic. Let's say that. And you'd have a list of skills.
Okay, I call upon my magical glory
Okay, you got
To-
fire magic. You're gonna cast fire magic.
to easily to combust their clothes, to put their clothes on fire.
Well,
To set them on fire.
You're gonna cast the ability, but we'll see if that happens.
That's my intent.
That's your intent.
To do
Okay,
that.
and then
Let's light them up.
So you
I'm
want
gonna cast some magic because I want to specifically light their clothes on fire. Yeah.
Okay. Which guy are you attacking? The one that
20 because he pissed me off.
Okay, cool. So the guy that attacked you. You got 17, so that's pretty good.
Damn,
Plus
that's good.
whatever your damage. So you fucking burn that guy. He's on fire. He's screaming.
He,
He's
like his skin is his skin melting?
Yeah. Oh, he's in trouble.
Yes.
All right. So
Man, I fucked this guy up.
you got your sword and shield. What do you want to do?
You know what? I want to ram into him with my shield and push him down.
The guy on fire?
With the hope, no, the guy not on fire.
Okay.
With the hopes that he'll fall back into the guy on fire and catch
Okay,
himself
so
on fire.
that is going to take a grappling roll. So you're going to have to roll for grappling, and there's a skill involved with that, yada yada, that would add on to it. But you actually have to.
Okay.
He will grapple against.
How about I just try
he
to
will
knock
roll
him down?
against you. No, this is the same thing.
Okay.
Oh, are you talking about knocking him down, holding him down? Because you can do that.
Can I just like bump him with my shield and knock him down so he falls down and gets hurt?
Okay, sure. But that's not gonna. It might not hurt him because the ground's pretty soft.
Can I just stab him in the chest then?
Yep, sure. Let's do that.
Okay.
You got a 5, so you miss.
How do you miss a chest, Matt? You're a warrior. You're the worst fucking
Yeah, you
warrior.
suck.
And I got
Matt.
this woman over here just criticizing me all day.
I burned
She's
some dude
doing
alive.
great
I'm doing
right
fucking
now.
amazing.
Yeah, I don't want to hear some woman talking my head off saying how I could be doing this better.
Yeah, but do you
okay?
see the guy on fire?
Okay, guys.
Is the guy on fire dead or is he just burning?
Forgot about one-
That's all I hear. All I hear.
All of a sudden, a small Mannington springs into action.
Small Mannington?
Small Mannington, he rolls a 16. So he goes in and he attacks the guy on fire, and he's pierced his chest.
So
the guy's screaming.
He's
and
like double dead.
He's bleeding out, and I think
How is he not
he'll be
dead?
dead in one more turn.
Holy shit. If he
so-
survives this,
Yeah.
his life sucks.
So going-
Either way, he's fucked.
Going back to the next guy, the guy on fire rolled a 19. So
What?
in his death
Does he
throw-
run into me on fire and catches me on
in
fire?
his death throw, he runs towards Matt and tries to grab him.
Oh no!
So and hold him so the fire burns you as well.
Oh,
So
shit.
we're gonna have to have. He's gonna grapple with you. So what?
Grapple
what,
with me or Matt? Because
Yeah, with you. He's
Save me,
he's trying to
Ryan.
grab you and give you a bear hug with it.
I thought he was. You said Matt. He was trying to.
Sorry,
grab
I meant
Matt.
Ryan. He's going
okay. He's
towards
trying
you,
to grab
sorry.
me. Okay.
He's gonna grab. What was your character's name again?
Alonda.
Alonda. So he's gonna grab Alonda. You're gonna have to roll for against his grapple.
Okay. How high was his grapple?
19.
There's no way I'm beating him.
I'll see. You got 15.
Oh.
He grabbed you.
But if I
he's-
get 15, does that mean he does like a large amount of damage? Is it just like
He's
is it
burnt-
just a win lose or is it like
let's just say you've taken about 3 points of damage right now. If you
Okay.
don't get him off you, you're gonna keep taking.
okay? So
fire
it's
damage.
continuous damage.
Yeah,
Got
continuous
it.
damage. So he's almost dead.
Like poison damage in Pokemon.
right, exactly. And I just want to preface: I've never DM'd before, so this is just me imitating my friends.
It's working though, man.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
We've never played D&D.
This
so
is
it's
very
perfect.
very much what it's like. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So you're now being grappled by the flaming guy who's bleeding out. Small Mannington's just.
I
looking
shouldn't
at
have.
this.
I shouldn't have caught him on fire. You know.
No, you did the right thing. He's almost dead.
Okay.
So one more. The other bandit gets to go in. Oh no.
Oh, what happened?
The other bandit got a 19 as well.
How?
Jesus
You got
Christ.
some rigged app, Ross.
What
Okay,
the fuck
so-
is this app you're
so-
You got
using?
a 19 like 3 times.
So the other bandit runs at Matt, and he's I don't know how much damage you take. You take
like a lot of damage.
you take about 8 damage.
Matt
So
takes 8
I'm
damage.
assuming you've got let's say 22. So you've taken 16 damage out of 22.
So you have 6 more.
You have 6 more hit
spots
points.
left.
So you're actually in a bad spot right now.
yeah.
I'm decent.
Okay, so here we go. Who had initiative order? I think it was you.
It was Matt.
Matt. Okay, Matt. So Matt, what do you want to do?
Oh,
Now
man.
you got like Matt, Ryan's in trouble.
I'm being
You're low on health.
This guy that's screaming and burning alive is like screaming
grabbing on
and
you.
grabbing me, and I'm like, like no, I'm
Yeah.
like, ah!
Yeah, there we
He's
go.
going, ah, 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 ah! It's like
exactly.
that
So
scenario.
what are you gonna do?
Okay. I want to take my sword
Mm-hmm.
and I want to try to slice the burning guy's head off.
Okay.
So he'll be
You do
dead
that.
and drop Ryan.
You got a 19.
Okay, dude, this app is just throwing 19s left and right.
No, it's not.
Okay, well I got him though.
You got a 19. He's dead.
I saved
You
you.
cut his head off.
Okay,
he just
sweet.
falls to the ground. You dust off the fire. You're
dust
totally
off.
fine.
Dust off the fires. Get the-
Well, I'm a fire mage.
Yeah, you dust off the fire. You're good. All right. So what do you want to do? You got one guy left.
So what is the guy doing? Like,
he's-
what was his last? Is he just standing there like?
he just took. He's
"Ugh."
right next to I keep forgetting the lizard's name. What is your guy's name?
Crindor.
Krendor?
Crindor. That's
Krendor
what I
It
said,
was
right?
Skrindor. or something.
Skrindor.
Krendor's a YouTuber.
Oh, I'm sorry, Skrindor, yeah.
Krendor.
So
okay.
okay, let me choose what I want to. I want to. Just
No, it's. Did you go?
I thought.
Oh, yeah, it's your turn.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, your turn. Okay, go. What do
Okay.
you want to do? What? Because you got one guy left.
Okay, what I want to do is I'm aiming and I want to, because I have this staff, of course, that has a little,
Sure, you have a
that has
staff.
a little flame on the
Yeah,
end.
sure. Why not?
I want to throw it and spear the dude through the head. Spear the bandit.
Sure, you want to do that? Because then you won't have a weapon the next turn. Because this is a gamble right now. Do you want to?
I want to do it.
You
I want to do it.
All right,
do it.
All right,
He's
here
gonna
we
do
go. You got a 10. It just kind of hits him in the forehead. He's like, "Fuck Christ! Ow!
Ouch! That hurt.
I'm a fucking fire mage and I throw my staff at the dude's head.
Oh, it was a staff?
It was a
Yeah,
staff.
and then,
like a
but it hit
spear.
the pole end of it, just hit him in the head. Like, fuck! Ow! Why did you do that?
Like one of those cartoon.
Yeah. Okay, so I think it's Small Mannington's turn right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so Small Mannington got a 16, so he runs up, and
As the dude's distracted by the just welt that's
he's gonna
forming on
grapple
his
him.
head.
Oh, so Small Mannington's gonna grapple him. Like he jumps at him like a little baby grizzly bear, and like
Yeah.
grabs him around like
around his leg.
like Chaozu on Nappa kind of thing.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Okay,
Dragon Ball
okay.
references. Okay, and you guys see it, and let's see what the other guy gets. You got a 9, so he's grappled right now.
Okay.
So that means what do you guys want to do? He's actually held. So
Matt,
I
you
think
have
his
you have
he can't do anything. So he's grappled. He's
Matt, it's
entangled
you.
right now.
It's on you.
All right. It worked pretty well last time. Can I just go straight for the head again?
He wants to. He
Can I
wants
just
to.
cut the neck with the
Do you want to
sword?
slice off the head?
Yeah.
Okay.
He wants to slice off the head.
12. And all right, we'll add your whatever, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you do it.
Except it's not clean off.
No, it's like one of those, like,
Yeah.
it like gets half there, and you feel your sword hit the bone,
Ugh.
and
Hate
the
when that
blood is
happens.
coming down on Small Mannington. He's like, hey, dude, what the fuck? And it's gruesome.
It's like what happened with guillotines when they became dull. They had to
Yeah, yeah,
raise it
yeah,
up
yeah,
several
yeah.
times.
But I'm
guillotine.
like, Small Mannington, you got your piss on me. It's only fair I get some bodily fluids on you.
He laughs and goes, that's true.
Okay, and then we kiss.
And yeah,
go for
you
a
guys
kiss?
kiss. Yeah, let's see how good the kiss is. 1.
Oh,
Wait, was it really 1? Am I that bad at kissing?
you're a stupid, horrible warrior.
Fucking
Well, I'm
awful.
also a lizard though, so
You
my
did kill
kissing
both-
sucks.
You bit him in the face, and
Okay, yeah.
he's like, fucking Christ, why did you do that?
That's how my people
So
kiss.
anyway,
Just
they,
ruin the
they
moment.
fall over. You guys dust off the blood, and you go for a walk, and you get to town, and you buy yourself an apple.
Cool.
Yeah,
So,
awesome.
good job.
We got our apple.
you
Well,
go.
Alright, Ross.
we each get half an apple.
So judging from like what you've just done,
I want to do this.
did you have fun?
Yes,
Had a
I want to
great
do
time.
this. I
So
want to
imagine this, but with like a sheet of paper.
and you make your own character.
You make
and
your
like,
own character,
You're
and
very
you would
invested
fit-
in this. I
you
want
would-
to do this.
You would fit into the story that we're playing, and we all have like a little persona we do. It's very fun. Obviously, there's more rules than what I just did.
Of
Like,
course.
you'd have your sheet of paper with all your stats, and like you'd be. We don't do like min maxing because some people take the stat stuff very seriously. I don't personally like that. I like the combat to be fun.
It's more about the experience and the fun and
Yeah,
the storytelling.
It's the combined improv storytelling that's really
Yeah.
fun.
I definitely. When can we start this up?
Soon.
Well, I mean,
because-
Matt's leaving soon. So.
Oh, true.
out of town
true.
right now.
Well,
This podcast
when
comes out.
probably end of October because we want to do
Okay,
it.
let's do it.
Aaron's in our group, but Aaron keeps missing it, so we just keep saying that Aaron's asleep at the inn.
okay.
So it just works.
All right.
But yeah, well, so Heidi and Jared were a part of our group, but now they live in Seattle.
I would
so-
definitely show up on a scheduled time whenever.
All right,
Sounds
cool.
good, man.
Well,
so,
that's your little. What do you have any questions about?
no,
it?
I'm excited to play, Ross.
I'm like
What-
fully in. Like I'm
Yeah,
serious.
I'm
I
into
would
it.
love to play.
How
I would love
about-
to be a part of it.
Yeah.
How about
'cause-
we? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was just saying because your group seems so welcoming that I don't feel like it would be very taunting.
No, I mean, it's
because I
everyone you know.
watched that documentary you showed me and it seemed taunting
Great
to be in one of those
documentary.
groups.
Dungeon
the
Masters?
Dungeon
Yeah,
Masters.
It's actually
a very
really
good documentary.
I really liked it.
It's sad.
It's
good,
very
though.
sad. It's not about Dungeons and Dragons.
But anyways, you were about to say something, Matt. Sorry.
I was gonna say, how about we roll to end this podcast?
All right, let's see.
Okay.
Well, you got a 3.
Well, another hour then. All right, well, it's 1:22 a.m. We've had a wonderful time sitting on this couch. Thank you so much for joining us, Ross. You're welcome back
worries.
anytime.
Have a
Always a good time.
Always a good time. Well, guys, thank you so much for listening. We'll be back next week with episode 65, and then after that, episode 66 is going to be a little special Halloween one. Coincidentally, it's 66.
Spookmas.
Ain't
Love how
that
that worked
spooky?
out. That was just
That's
coincidental
completely
too.
coincidental. But we'll be back next week, guys. And until then, Ross, would you and Ryan kiss?
No. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, roll for a kiss.
Are we gonna kiss?
Wait. Ryan, pick a number between 1 and 20.
11.
Okay, if it's an 11,
It's
you
a
guys have to
1.
kiss. That's a 1. that like half a kiss? Because that's half a lemon.
No, that's a critical fail.
Well, see you guys next week.
Bye.
Well,